Slide this over so I can read it.
My man, 100 grand. Finally.
Hey,
My
finally.
man. My man, finally. What's good, Busy? This guy.
I just found out from my wife that you can't do a joint one like this on Facebook. You got to do it on Instagram.
I just did one with like last week.
She said you got to do it through Zoom and then connect it to Facebook. That's how you do it. This is my first time being on live, so I don't know.
Well, welcome to going live for the first time. I definitely feel honored that you chose your first time to go live with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But
Good
how's
color. But yeah.
it going? Pretty good.
Everything going good, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait to talk to you. I know, like, we done talked off camera 100 times since we planned on doing this. But yeah,
Yeah.
but for people who don't know you, who've been under a rock, can you please tell people who you are? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Your investment background.
First of all, I'm a human. I'm a human being. that's all I got to say. Human being. But secondly, yeah, a lot of people know me by Busy. Um, Pretty much an entrepreneur, investor. I'm a banker, um, artist. You know, I do it up.
Mogul, man.
Jack of all,
Just say you're a mogul, man. You a
jack of
mogul.
all trades. But yeah, man, it's a blessing to be around. Just to be around and bless other people with knowledge, other people with good energy, good vibes. So that's why I said I'm a human being first. If anybody asks me who am I, I'm just human, bro. You know, whatever I could
And you,
do too. That's it. So
And I mean, you're very, very humble, but he's definitely leaving out the fact that he's a hedge fund manager, wait, founder, president at the current state right now of Central Fund Investment Group, which is, you know what I'm saying, that's one of our biggest business ventures together up to date. He's also part owner of Colorfro, which y'all see me. I post everything comes out. I slide right back out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see me at the photo shoots. Y'all see me in the clothing. You know what I mean? Like that is home base right there. So my
facts.
bro is very, very humble, but he definitely does have a, you know what I'm saying, like a unique business mind state when it comes to his investment strategy. That's why I love to bounce ideas off business. We may argue and drag out off half of them, but I love running about Busy. That is something that I got to give you flowers while you're here. You are somebody that you can give to somebody, and you may not like the outcome of it, but you're gonna respect it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you that face to face from the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Busy, you are dope when it comes to that. So
Thank
let's get to the meat potatoes about the conversation here, right? So, you are investing in cryptocurrency. You know, some of Bitcoin to be namely or whatever. A lot of people, you know, like flock towards that because like the buzzword feel to it. Like it's like, you know what I mean? It's like people love just the thought of something that's new and innovative, which, you know, I understand it. So for people who don't understand like cryptocurrency, how do you gauge the market of cryptocurrency? Like I can explain in stocks first. Like in the stock market, we say, okay, it's bad news for the stock, or earnings are down because they do the quarterly earnings. How does crypto gauge their market?
Well, with crypto, with the strategy that I use, pretty much is like it's kind of like I swing trade it. So the way I gauge the market is just like the stock market. I set alerts. I have alerts that gives me news feed about what's going on in the cryptocurrency category on the industry. So just set alerts every day. You just have to read up on it,
Okay.
because it's your money.
Right. Yeah.
Your
So,
money, you don't have money. So, setting alerts, those type of alerts on your phone or on the platform, whatever platform that you use, will alert you that okay, this is what's going on today with Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. You feel me? So you
that was
just
my next
just
question.
up on those things every day. It's an everyday learning thing. So
That was
just
my next question. Actually, so Bitcoin is the buzzword, of course. what
Mhm.
are the other ones that are prominent that have promised them? Because like a lot of people say, okay, say I want to buy Bitcoin. Then they find out how much Bitcoin is. They say, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? So are there other ones that people can invest in that aren't as pricey as Bitcoin?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Like a few people love Cardano, which is one of
Mm-hmm.
them. I just bought one called Numeric the other day. I only bought like $20 worth of it.
Yeah.
Um, so you got to do it strategically where you're not putting too much money into it, but as you're also putting money that you can afford to lose pretty much, because you
Absolutely.
don't want to gamble with money you know you're going to use to pay your rent the next day with. So yeah, I mean, you got to be strategic with it. And Ethereum is a good one, but there's a lot of platforms where you can buy them fractionally.
Mm.
So you don't have to buy a whole share of Bitcoin. I don't own a whole share of Bitcoin,
Right.
but the little that I put in has gravitated to a lot. You feel me? Because I started buying Bitcoin when it was like $12 a piece. Yeah.
Right. So, I've been crazy on this next wave that's coming up, which, because like I said, I mean, I'm type of investor. I like to invest in the railroad, not the train, right?
Mhm.
So, but when I heard about the U.S. is creating a cryptocurrency, I couldn't wait the fact that the U like, yo, U.S. cryptocurrency is about to pop, right? So I sent it to you, and you were saying yes, because I mean, it'll just be the same way like when Uber came to, when they IPO'd around the lift, right? It's basically gonna be you got a new competitor come in there and they're gonna keep it close to the same. We know that. But it's gonna make both of them better, in my opinion, because competition breeds better business. Do you agree?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, looking at today's market, for instance, it's competition that's giving all the big businesses, making them bigger. Look at
Mm-hmm.
because of a lot of small businesses have crippled down to like nothing now because of the COVID-19. They're booming. You
Right.
know, competition definitely brings the A game in a lot of businesses and a lot of big businesses. So as a small business owner, you also got to create products that is also going to be competing with not just small businesses but also bigger businesses at the same time, because
Sure.
you always have to think long term when you're in business. You're not in business for 5 years. You're not in business.
Right.
I'm trying to be in
Right.
business for 200 plus years. You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
legacy I'm trying to live. You know,
So
so
it's great that you said that. 'Cause, listen, we loosely talked about this, but it's funny how everything I'm saying is flowing into the next question. I really typed out a question for you, Bizzy. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it professional as possible. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so like you were speaking on you know what I'm saying, like having your business around for multiple years and generations to come. So with the current state of the stock market, how are you protecting your investments, especially during this wild week that we just had? Because we had a crazy boom. I mean, we both made money off Apple this week, but then we hit that wall, and then you know what I'm saying, everything kind of went backwards. So what are things in place that you are doing to protect your investments that would scare the average investor?
I mean, investment is a risk, especially if you're in the stock market. You're not buying mutual funds where there's no risk attached to it, and even in mutual funds, there's some risk attached to some mutual funds. But what I do is actually this Friday I sold a few of my stocks,
Yeah.
you know, because sometimes you just gotta sell.
Right.
You make so much where you think, okay, I've made enough. Whatever I put in, at least let me sell that and leave the profit that I've made to do whatever it's doing. And
Exactly.
that's been my strategy all the time.
That is a
So,
great strategy.
exactly. So let's say if I put in $100 to buy, a share of Apple today, and 3 months later I gain maybe $200 in profit.
You take that 100 out and leave that
I
100 to
put it,
rock.
and whatever's left, I'm gonna leave it in there to invest or do whatever it's doing. So those are the ones I call my babies. My babies. So I always check on my babies. You always got to check on your
Mm.
see how
You
much
know
good
what's,
you're doing. And then the
bro?
term ones with the long term ones, I don't touch them. So I
Mm-hmm.
have stocks that I've bought where I don't sell at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like stocks like Nvidia.
Yeah.
I don't sell my Tesla shares.
Right.
I believe in Tesla that like so
Yeah.
much. I'm one of
Yeah.
the
I know.
one at that. I'll be
We're not gonna
Tesla.
get into the group chat conversation about that. And remember
Yeah.
the Nikolai thing I brought up? Let me explain it to the people in the background so it'll be an inside joke. Now, Bizzy loved Tesla, like how you just said, right?
I'm actually
Now I was what'd you say?
I'm test driving. I'm test driving two of them tomorrow. I have an appointment.
What time is the appointment? Don't forget, best friends all get the foot. Don't forget, best friends all get the footage, right? So anyway, but yeah, we gonna talk off camera. But yeah, so the whole big thing was, you know what I'm saying? Like I am that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I shoot the gap. So it's like if I see this stock that has, like potential on paper or has the catalyst of it, it don't mean I believe in the stock, but I believe I can make money off the stock, right?
Right.
So that got mixed up with me conveying that this was the next thing. And Bizzy said, fuck out of here for the lack of a better term, saying this is a trash stock. Nobody go buy this. And I was like, all right, Bizzy, watch this. And then I made a play on it and I showed him the outcome. He said, yeah, all right. You know what I mean? Like, it was love after that. But it was like, I wasn't standing a long time. I was just getting my money getting out. So, like, your investment strategy is kind of unique because I remember you saying, I still got one share of that. I'm like, one share of that? Yeah, I still got one share of that. But now it makes sense because if you whip the pot and you pull your profit out and you just got your money in there cooking, then you ain't, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's house money at that point. And
Mm-hmm.
that is so dope. I'm going to start I'm implementing that. I'm implementing that from now on because I already made my money off of stock. Why not leave some in there? Because it could go to the ceiling and you made money off of it. And you was like, I wasn't even counting this.
Exactly.
I like that. I like that.
The share that I bought that made me think about that was I think either Fendi or Ferrari, one of them. And
Okay.
at the moment it tanked, right? But I just sold a few. I just sold like maybe whatever I put in. Maybe it was like $10 or something.
Mm-hmm.
The little that I left in there, I left like maybe $2 or something. That $2 was something that I left 2 years ago is now worth like maybe $24. And I was
Right. Well, look, I give you another one though. Remember when Hertz hit a 52-week low? Oh, yeah. Yeah,
my
are
bad.
you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
No, you good.
Yeah.
Remember when Hertz hit a 52-week low, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in my whole mind, I said, man, somebody gonna make one big killing off this because all it takes is for because they call it the big fish or the big whale. It'll be somebody who will put like a put in for, for it to rise, knowing that it's down, but they got enough money to influence the market, so they'll jump into a stock that's doing bad. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So what happened is they do stock option trading on it, so they get you twice. So they make it to where the market will be dictated off their big move off of a smaller stock, and then they'll just get out. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
it makes sense if, for instance, if you was that person who sold all your Hertz stock but kept one, and it hit that 52-week low, and then a big fish make a move on that, you could have made like stupid bread off just keeping that one share. That is so like, yeah,
That's
Bizzy.
That's true. But
All right, y'all. The next, hey y'all, and next book gonna be the sixth step. I'm adding Bizzy. Nah,
but
but yo, I'm definitely implementing that. I
yeah,
appreciate that too.
the market is so up and down where it's like you said, it's 52 weeks to
Mm-hmm.
at least make money off a share. So you just gotta strategize your you know your babies right. Like I
Right.
said, you always gotta check on your babies.
Hey,
At the end of
I
the
love
day,
the slogan. I love the
yeah,
slogan. I love the concept. I love strategy, bro. That's dope to me. That's
yeah,
dope. Cause I swear to God, I'm be banging my head against the wall like he said. Yeah, for me, I still had one share of this. I'm like, one share? What the fuck is this keeping one share? Now it makes sense, bro. It makes perfect sense.
yeah.
But yeah.
But
Okay, so what you about to say? I'm sorry.
you also gotta think about these companies pay dividends. So whatever share you leave in there, you're still getting paid.
Yep.
Continuously, it's residual. It's going to be residual, until the company decides they're not paying any more, dividends. Whatever. If you want to know what dividend means, dividend payouts are profit shares. So when a company makes, let's say, 100 million in profit after making sales for the year or for the quarter or for the month, if you have shares in that company, they get to share their $100 million share, profit with you.
Mm-hmm.
So those are what we call dividends. So a lot of companies like McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Home Depot, they all
Mm-hmm.
pay.
Oh yeah.
Even Apple pay dividends.
Mm-hmm.
The other day I even had a dividend payout from another company that I forgot I had bought the share. I had a 7-cent dividend, and I'm like, wow, hey, just owning a share, like investing in that company. So this is how I always look at it. If you look at your household, whatever you use every day, or if you look on your phone, or whatever you touch most of the time, every day of your life, you touch a phone, you touch Apple phone, you bought it, you gave Apple your money. So
Mm-hmm.
why not own a share of the company? This is all
100%.
my philosophy. If you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna buy something, own it, like entirely own it,
Right.
not just own a small piece of it. You know.
Man, you are the segue god too, okay? Because I promise you, we did not discuss the flow of this conversation. And the next question I'm gonna ask you, because you were talking about how, if you buying stuff, you should invest in it, right? What's up with these people that work at companies that have stock for them and they don't invest in it? Like you literally invest your money putting gas in your car to get inside your car, investing your time and energy to go work at a place, especially if it's open during COVID. Shouldn't you
Right.
invest stock into your job? Like if there's a job, like for instance, when for down here or whatever in Dayton or whatever, like a big one is Fooyah. Fooyah stock is only like $21 a share. I may be wrong, depending on the publication, but it's nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Home Depot stock. You brought that up. People are working at places like that and not buying stock in it. Why not? If you already seen that this, you already invest in this already. You're just not putting no money into it.
Yeah.
So
I
how
mean,
do you feel about that?
that's I totally understand what you mean though, but don't they have something called 401k that those companies are supposed to be advocating for their employees to buy those stocks for, own at least part of that companies. So if that company is not having that type of conversation with you, then I don't see any long term, no longevity in that company that you work for. If you
Right,
work at Apple and they don't offer stock shares or profit shares as an employee, then why still work for that company?
right,
Might as well create your
right.
own. You feel me? Yeah.
Exactly. Which with that conversation that man you had recently, I think it wasn't this last time. It was the time before the last time that I mean you spoke and you gave me the confidence to say, you know what? You know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. I appreciate all that you're doing, man. You need to get on writing this book. I can show you how to get self-published, bro. You need to write your book, bro, because I'm telling you, it's powerful stuff going on with that. I mean, the speaking of which, shout out to the futuretechstore.com. I got a sponsor. But yo, definitely write this book, Busy, because you already do it. You already invested. Why not document it? Not to mention because like I said, it's gonna take your whole lifetime to write your first, biography. So why
Right.
not be documenting little things during this way? So that's my advice to you. You're doing great. I'm proud of you, man. I love you. I want you to continue to keep growing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we didn't get a chance to talk to hedge funds, whatever, but I gotta bring you back for like another time because this was such a great conversation. Like I said, man,
Nah, we could
you
do
the
we could
sick.
do
Okay, okay, well, okay, we get
it.
into
Look,
it now. So,
so yeah, I'm a president of the hedge fund Sankofa investment groups. So pretty much, I'm already in an investment club. I Rise Investments. It's 25 black males. All most of us in Cincinnati, a few in North Carolina, New Jersey, and whatever. But pretty much what my hedge fund is also doing is creating legacy for us black males. Just to invest in different things in the tech industry, real estate, stock market. So we're doing it collectively. As you see, I'm doing it individually by myself. I have my own portfolio. Peanut is doing it individually. So I came up with an idea like, since we all doing it individually, why can't we come together as one force and do something way bigger? You know,
For sure.
something way bigger than we ever think of. We're trying to own like sports teams, stadiums, have deals with airports and all that. So just watch out for Sankofa investment groups. It's a good thing in the making. So I see a few brothers actually that joined the live. Jima is actually in the group, so shout out to Jima.
Shout out
Yeah,
to Jima. But
that's what we do. You know, trying to manage our funds that we contribute every month into different things in that's happening in this world. So just watch out for the next 10 years, man. It's about to be crazy.
you know what? I think your first book should be on how to start a hedge fund. I mean, it's nothing, bro. How to books is the wave, bro. How to books. Trust me, I know this. All right, how to books are the wave. So yeah, but man, I really appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? We finally got a chance to chop it up. You know what I'm saying? We finally got it together, man. I appreciate you, President Bizzy, bro. You the GOAT, man.
No problem,
All
man.
right.
Peace out.
Peace out, bro. From the cool table. It's lit.
You were seeing in a video